What does it mean to work? Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of The Future in 5. My name is Jacob Morgan. This is where I share my thoughts, ideas, and commentary on the future of work in 5 minutes or less. I'm very proud of this shirt that I'm wearing. It says classically trained. It's a Nintendo controller. I saw this at a store and decided I had to have it. Some of you watching this probably have no idea what a Nintendo is, but I'm sure most of you do. So, totally not related to what I wanted to talk about today, which is this idea of what does it mean to work? Now, I like to start a lot of my keynotes with a couple definitions and synonyms from the dictionary for various words, and one of them is work. Now, if you were to look up the word work in the dictionary, you'll see something along the lines of to work or to do something for somebody else for pay. And oftentimes synonyms for work include drudgery, a daily grind, and struggle. And it's with this mentality, with this notion that we have built our organizations on top of for the last 100 and 150 years. And that kind of begs the question today of what does it mean to work? Does that definition, do those synonyms still apply today? Is work really drudgery? Is it really the daily grind? Is it still a struggle? And I'm not claiming that I have the perfect answer for this solution, but at least I can share my thoughts on what I think it means to work. I feel like work used to be very much about a little bit of a one-sided relationship. Organizations used to have jobs and employees used to show up to do those jobs, but there was no focus on engagement or innovation or employee experience or health and well-being. None of those things mattered. It was very one-sided. I, as a company, would say, I have a job, I'll pay you money to do it, but that's it. So it was very one-sided. It was just transactional, and that's how the relationship really was. And I think we're moving much more towards a world where work is about experience. Work is about a relationship. Work is about doing something with a sense of purpose. It is about doing something that you believe in. It is about doing something that you actually want to do for the majority of your day, for the majority of your life. It's no longer about drudgery, a daily grind, or struggle. And the reason I say this is because we're starting to see organizations invest into this idea of designing employee experiences. We're starting to see new offices emerge. We're starting to see new technologies enter organizations. We're starting to see organizations focus on creating these positive, these great corporate cultures. We see lists like best places to work, great places to work. Why is that? I think it's because the very definition of work is starting to change. Organizations realize this, employees realize this. It's going to take some time to get there, but I think work is, and sometimes I struggle to exactly find the right words to say this, but I think work is much more, it's an experience, it's a contribution, it's a relationship, it is something that you do not just to get a paycheck, it is something that you do because it fulfills you, it is something that is a part of your life. We used to have this strong separation between what is work and what is life, and now we're starting to see that integration, that come together. So work and life is starting to become like this. So for me, work isn't work, work is life. And so you need to do jobs and you need to be a part of organizations that complement your life. And I think organizations are starting to realize that, and they are starting to move and shift towards that direction. So I don't know exactly how to define work. I don't know what the right words or the exact terminology might be. But for me, when I think about the future of work, I think about life. I think about purpose, I think about meaning, and I think about this kind of, this bringing together, this integration of two things that used to be separate into one thing that encompasses who we are and what we do and why we exist. Curious to hear what you think. I know this is a little bit of perhaps a philosophical discussion and debate, so you probably have some interesting perspectives on this, which I would love to hear. Do you think I'm nuts, or do you think there is something to this? Leave me a comment below. Hopefully you will subscribe to the channel. If you want to get access to more of these videos and to articles and podcasts where I interview senior level executives at global companies, you can visit thefutureorganization.com, and on my navigation bar you will see these various tabs that you can access to get this type of content. If you want to sponsor a series of these videos and reach tens of thousands of people every month through videos and podcasts and my newsletter, then send me an email, jacob@thefutureorganization.com. And as usual, hopefully we can connect on Twitter and continue the conversation. My Twitter handle there is @JacobM. And of course, I'm on Facebook and all the other social channels as well. You'll find all the links to those at the very end of this video. I'll see you next time on an episode of The Future in 5. And in the meantime, think about, what is work and what does it mean to work? Hey, are you interested in the future of work? If so, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get all the latest content on the future of work and stay up to date on all the latest trends and happenings. Not to mention, you will make me very, very happy. Make sure to subscribe.